Hey everybody, it's Bonita from Bonita's Plushies, and I'm back with another video. So if you're a returning subscriber or a new person, welcome. And today we're gonna be starting a little mini series, which is so exciting. The mini series is gonna be basically just me documenting relaunching my business. So I'm just so excited to go on this journey with you guys. I'm so excited to be relaunching my business. I've honestly missed it so much. Although it was a needed break, I really missed it. So I'm so excited to be starting up again. Also, if I'm looking down, it's because I have my notes of everything that I want to go over in this video and in the series. So basically with the relaunch of my business, first I had to think about, the changes I needed to make in my business for it to be sustainable for me and enjoyable and life-giving, not life-taking. So that's what I did. So that's the first thing I had to do. Once I did that, I kind of wrote out some steps that I wanted to take to relaunch my business. And the first one being film and post a YouTube video, which this should be the second video I've posted since I'm back. If you want to go watch the last video, it explains, why I took such a long break and all the things, and gives some insight on, some very real feelings that you can have when trying to launch a business. So that was my last video, and I'm on my second one now, which is this one. But I look exactly the same in the last video because I literally just filmed that, because this is the first day, I guess, of relaunching my business. So that was another thing. First, I'm gonna go over my business model change and everything, so then we can go, and then after that we'll go over the rest of the steps that we're gonna do. My first one's already done, which was film my Where I've Been video, which I just filmed, and now I'm starting this video. I touched on this a bit in the last video, but what I think burnt me out with at least just the business model side of things of my business was that I was trying to do too much at once. I was trying to dip my toes into everything. I was doing, made to order physical products. I was doing pre-made physical products. I was trying to do markets. I was trying to do Instagram. I was trying to do YouTube. I was trying to do all the things all at once, and it was just too much for me. If you can do all those things at the same time, that's super amazing, and literally go you, because that's crazy. I can't do it. So it was just too much for me. So I think definitely I've decided to kind of whittle it down a bit and focus on two main things, which one is going to be my YouTube. I want to just stay consistent and make sure I'm posting one video every single week. There's a few reasons why I chose YouTube. My main marketing strategy is social media, as most people in the crochet realm do. It's just they post on social media. That's their main form of marketing, and it's great. Out of social media in general, obviously there's multiple platforms. You could do TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, even Facebook. And originally I started Instagram because I feel like that's just the route most people go. But for me, Instagram is I like Instagram, but the short form content is hard for me. And that's what really does well on Instagram is the reels. And it was just almost felt like a chore, and I don't want it to feel like a chore. Whereas I found YouTube, even though I only did 2 videos, it didn't feel like a chore to me though. I really do love the long form content. I love to consume long form content. I love watching YouTube. And I always thought, I'm sure pretty much all kids were oh my gosh, it'd be so fun to be a YouTuber, whatever. So I always have wanted to do it. And I just really love the long form content. It does not feel like a chore. It's just fun to me. So, and also I feel like you can just build such an amazing community on YouTube. I don't know. I feel like even as a subscriber, consumer on YouTube, it does definitely feel like the people that I watch regularly that it is, more of a community. Whereas people on Instagram, at least for me, even the people I follow and I keep up with, it just doesn't feel as close knit, I guess. So I don't know why. doesn't. So that's ultimately why I chose to go with YouTube. So that's my main focus on the like marketing slash social media side of things. And then secondly is for the crochet side of things, which starting out to relaunch my business, I'm gonna be focusing on just made to order plushies on Etsy. When you're selling online, there's a lot of different ways you can sell. You can do made to order, which is what I'm doing, which I'll get into after I talk about the others. You can do kind of like a drop system where you just make things that like pre-made. You make whatever you want and then you just post them on Etsy for sale and then people can buy them. But they can't customize them or anything because they're already made. You chose what you wanted to make and then you made them. You can also do customs, which isn't necessarily like a business model, but it's just like something you can add. So you can do custom orders where the customer just chooses basically everything they want and then you do it. And then you can sell patterns. So those are like the 4 main things you can do online for physical items. Or I guess a pattern isn't a physical item, but for crochet. And so I did originally start with a made to order and then I just added stuff because I had stuff left over for markets. But what I noticed with that is my made to order listings 100% do the best. And I actually enjoy the made to order more. Well, 1, because they just do better. But 2, I feel like it's a little hard to think of stuff to just make. Like, I don't know. I just enjoy the made to order because you know somebody's ordered it before you even made it. So before I was doing made to order, I was adding physical plushies that were just like for sale. And then I had a custom order listing up as well. Which, don't get me wrong, I love customs, but they are like very time consuming and they can be challenging. And so customs were one of the main things that would stress me out too, but that's also, I think the most popular thing is a custom order. But for me at the start, when I'm relaunching my business, I don't think I'm gonna offer customs. I'm not 100% sure, but like my issue is I don't know how to say no. So like obviously if it was something like way too complicated, I would say no because I'm like, okay, like I don't want to make this and it looked like crap and then give it to you and you just paid for it. But on the other hand, it'd be stuff that was just like I didn't have the time for, I had too many orders right now or whatever it is, and I would just always say yes. And then it would get me like a little bit into trouble. So I need to learn to say no, and that's why I think I'm just gonna hold off from offering customs until I can kind of grow a backbone or at least just get a little more like back into the swing of crocheting. So my main thing I'm focusing on is going to be the made to order, which is basically where you can pick like basically any pattern you want and you make it, like make some plushies, take some pictures, post it on there. And then how I do my made to order is I also post all the yarn colors that I have, and then I allow people to choose like what color they want for each thing. And those for me did very well, especially around, well, I guess like kind of around this time, like November, December. And I really think it's because people love to customize things. I guess like that's kind of the main appeal of crochet, in my opinion. I mean, crochet in general is cute, but like if you think about it, if you're buying a pre-made crochet item that's like relatively generic, you could just go get a stuffed animal of that for like way cheaper, which obviously it's not handmade, it's not made with love, all the things. Like I know I'm a crochet artist, so I totally value crochet. That's not what I'm saying, but I'm just saying like the appeal to me is that it's customizable. And so I think a lot of customers enjoy that option, and that's why my made to order did better, at least online. And that's just my experience. You know, for some other shops, I'm sure that it's the opposite. So it really just depends on each business and each person, but I just enjoy the made to order, and my customers do too. And I like it because I can pick the patterns. So like I don't have to pick something I don't like to make or that is like hard and annoying to me. Like I just pick stuff that I like and stuff that I think is cute. So so yeah, that's the main 2 things. It's gonna be reopening my Etsy with made to order and then my YouTube. Basically the rest of the list of what I'm gonna be covering within this little series is this. So I need to buy more yarn, which I may or may not have already started, and I might have a little haul for you guys. Buy more yarn. Then I need to update my Etsy. So that includes the listings, adding more listings, maybe even changing some listing photos. You know, if I want to update pricing, all the things. Just update my Etsy in general. And then obviously to do that, I need to make the products for my Etsy. So I'm going to be adding a lot because I didn't have too many listings before. So I want to add a good amount more of listings. So that means I need to choose the patterns I want to list. Not that I'm listing patterns for sale, but like choose the patterns of the plushies that I'm going to be listing for made to order, if that makes sense. And then I need to make those plushies so I can take pictures of them and put them in an Etsy listing. So we're going to be going through all of that and probably some more throughout this series, which is super exciting. But yeah, so I guess today we can start with one of the first things on the list, which is buy more yarn. Which, who doesn't love buying yarn? Like, literally the other day when I went to get this yarn, I was with my boyfriend and I was telling him, like, honestly, even though I really do love to crochet, I think I enjoy buying the yarn more than I enjoy using the yarn. That's so bad of me, but like, who doesn't love yarn shopping? Like, that's crazy. So yeah. So anyway, buying more yarn for me is important because my stock is pretty low, but also with made to order, since I do allow my customers to choose the color, I kind of need to make sure that I have a good amount of colors in stock so that they have enough to choose from. But also, because since it is made to order, once the order comes in, it's not like I can just ship it out. Like, it's made to order. So I need to make the item and then ship it. And if I don't have the color that they ordered, like the plushie in, and then I go to Michael's and it's not in stock, that's not good. And like my shipping time, I think I had it at like a week or two. I want to say 1 to 2 weeks, which is a good time for me. But then if I have to order yarn or it's out of stock, like, you never know when it's going to come back into stock. So that's why having like a good stock is like pretty crucial. It's crucial to having a made to order shop. And that's why it does take a little bit more capital to start as made to order, because you kind of need like a good variety of colors and yarn. So anyway, so that's why I went yarn shopping. I was looking on Michael's, and I'm about to go on a tangent, but like, this is my YouTube. Y'all are here to listen to me. No, I'm just kidding. But basically the yarn that I primarily use and have primarily used since the beginning of my business is the Michael's Sweet Snuggles light yarn. I do really enjoy that yarn. My only issues with it before were like the quality control and then also just limited color options. But, which I guess that was another factor into why I took a break, because yeah, they discontinued that yarn and I didn't have the capital to switch to the yarn I wanted to switch to, which I still think I want to switch, which yarn brands. Now the quality is, control is fine, but the color options aren't the best. And then they also just like haven't fully re-released Sweet Snuggles and Chenille Home Slim, so the colors are even more limited than before. But that was what I used for the main portion. I still want to switch, and I wanted to switch before I took a break. The only reason I haven't switched is, well, there's a few reasons. So I want to switch to Premier Parfait Chunky. I have a few colors and a few skeins over there, but I want to switch to them, one, because they have so many colors, which I love. I love all the color options. That is like one of the biggest reasons. But two, because I don't feel like they have too many quality control issues, and I feel like they're very good at keeping stuff in stock. But the downsides of switching is that, at least near me, because I live in Michigan, you can't really buy it in stores. Whereas the Sweet Snuggles Light, like, I can just run to Michael's and they have like a good stock of it if I run out of something. But the Premier Parfait, you don't, like, it's not in stores here. So I have to order offline, but the shipping takes a while. It takes like 2 weeks. And like I just explained, for made to order, I do need a good selection. So if I'm completely switching over yarns, I need to do a relatively large yarn order to get enough colors to even like put it on my made to order listings. So that's why ultimately for the relaunch of my business, I stayed with Sweet Snuggles Light and I stocked up a little bit on that because like I said, it's just more accessible to me. I don't need to wait for shipping for the most part. So if something's out of stock and somebody orders, like say somebody ordered like a light pink and I don't have that, typically I can just run to Michael's and grab another skein of light pink and I'll be fine. Whereas if I run out of a color of Parfait Chunky and someone orders it, then I have to either order it on their website and wait like the 2 weeks for shipping, or I have to go on Amazon and order it, but that cuts into profits because it's more expensive on Amazon. So it's just a lot to think about. Like I just need to make sure I have a good stock of it before I switch to it for my Etsy listings, if that makes sense. Which I know that was a whole tangent, but I just want to talk about that. Because, you know, if you're someone that's trying to start your business and that's why you're watching this, or you just like want to know, those are the pros and cons for me anyway, of those two yarn brands. So anyway, that's why I decided to stick with Sweet Snuggles Light, because I do also still have a decent stock of it. I just needed to stock up on some like of the better colors. I want to say like the pastels, because obviously the pastels are everybody's favorite. So without further ado, I'm going to show you, which luckily I've also got this on sale. So here's my bag. I left it in the bag for you guys. But yeah, here's my bag. Michael's, shameless plug. Michael's sponsor me. No, I'm just kidding. So anyway, I think I got 6 skeins. Yeah, I think it was 6 skeins. So I'll show you everything I got. So first I got the light blue color, which is called Omphalodes. Sweet Snuggles Light, because also I didn't see any Chenille Home Slim, which is also, it's the same thing as Sweet Snuggles Light, but just different colors, basically. So I only got like I said, like the pastel types, really. So anyway, I got 1 skein of the blue, light blue. Then I got, this looks messed up. Whatever. I got 1 skein of the light pink, which I don't even know what this is called. Barely Pink. I just call it pink. So anyway, the pink. Then I got a skein of, I think this is sea glass. What color? Oh no, ice green. Ice green. I really love this color. It's like a turquoisey color. It's so cute. So I got one of those. But then I got a hot pink, which the color name for this one is Carmen Rose. But this is so cute. I love the hot pink. And then, so yeah, I got 6 skeins. I just got 2 skeins of white because I thought I didn't have any, but I do. So now I have 3 skeins of white, which is like fine. I feel like I use a lot of white. So that is all the yarn I got. I got it on sale. I think it was buy one, get one half off. So, and then each skein is like normally $10. So I think it was like $45. I think it was like $47. So yeah, that helped me to restock, which is nice. I want to restock more, but I already had the light green, like the light purple. I have some other darker colors. Oh, I have yellow, oranges, stuff like that. I keep looking over there because my yarn shelf is like right over here. But yeah, so that's the yarn I got. So yeah, I'm really excited. Also, yay, I just did a yarn haul. I was so excited to do like my first yarn haul. It was a small one, but don't worry. When I order my Parfait Chunky, like when I start, because my plan to switch is like just start ordering it, like not little by little, but like kind of. But the issue with me is like when I'm ordering something, like I do not want to pay for shipping at all. Like even if shipping's only like $5 and they're like, oh, you need $70 worth of stuff to get free shipping. Okay, I'm ordering $70 worth of stuff. So I'm so bad about that. So anyway, when I go to put in my first Premier Yarn order, it'll definitely be a big one. And I'm just gonna slowly stock up on colors, and then once I feel like I'm stocked enough is when we can do the switch over. Also, sorry. They're outside like leaf blowing or something. Also, sorry for like my voice or like my sniffles. I'm literally still getting over being sick from like 2 weeks ago almost. I think today is Friday and it's gonna be 2 weeks on Sunday. So that's annoying, but I feel fine. I just still like am a little bit congested and stuff. But if I sound congested or my voice sounds weird, that's why. But yeah, so I'm so excited. I'm gonna put these away. Probably not right now. That's so bad. I need to, but I kind of need to organize my yarn shelf a little more, which I'll show you that when I do it. So you can kind of see like what colors I have and everything. But I'm just going to put it back in this bag for right now until I do that, because I don't have too much time, because since I'm a bus driver, my schedule is split, which is actually perfect for running a business, because I go in the morning. I have to be there at the latest at 6:15, and then I drive until like 8:45, and then I come home, and then I don't have to be back until 2 o'clock, and then I drive until around 5 o'clock, and then I come home. And that's my schedule every day, and then I have Saturdays and Sundays off, and then school holidays or like school breaks, all the things. I have all of that off. So I have I typically have a good amount of free time to work on my business, which is perfect. So that's another reason why you should, if you own a small business and you need a part-time job, think about being a school bus driver. But yeah, so I guess now all that's left to do is start crocheting. Because I don't want to go in on Etsy and update my listings until I've kind of took some pictures of the things I want to make, because I know some of the stuff I'm going to add. So I guess I can tell you. So right now I have the Crochet Grove Triceratops pattern. Like obviously I'm not selling her pattern, but I'm making the plushies and selling it for my made to order. So, but it's her pattern that I'm making. So that one, not the new standing one she made, but like her old, it's still standing, but it's not on all fours. It's a 2-legged Triceratops. And that one to me is literally so cute. That's why I bought it, but it's also has been a really good seller for me. So I have that one. I have some turtles. I don't remember exactly everything I have on there for made to order, but I know that Triceratops did really well for me. So I'm adding the Brontosaurus pattern that Crochet Grove just came out with. I'm gonna add that because they seem to really like the Triceratops, so why wouldn't they like the Bronto? It's so cute. It's the 4-legged one. So cute. So I'm actually in the process of making one of those right now. Let me pull this out. This is what it looks like. It's so cute. This is the little legs. I'm making it in this cute light green. But yeah, so this is what it looks like currently. So I'm making one of those. I'll probably make a few and then take pictures. So that's going to be one of the listings I add. I also want to add I think her standing unicorn pattern, not the new one, not the 4-legged one, but she has another 2-legged older unicorn pattern that I've made, and I really like that pattern also. I think it's so cute. I just love her style. So I definitely want to add that. Then other than those two, I'm not really sure. I have to go pattern hunting, but I think for this video, I don't want it to all be talking. So I'll just probably finish up this Bronto and then take you guys along with me for that. And depending on how long this video is, that might be it, or we might crochet some more. I'm not sure. So step 2, my next step is to crochet products for product photos for my Etsy listings. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, hey guys, I'm coming back on, I think 2 days later? I think I filmed on Friday and it's now Sunday. So, coming with the update. Well, first, good morning. I got my coffee. Okay, so update time. I think last I left off, I was making my Bronto, which I made a little bit of progress on, not too much. This is what it's looking like. I'm gonna work on the tail next, but I just wanted to update you guys with that. And then also I ended up having to refilm that video where I've been that I was talking about last time, because I feel like I was just talking way too scattered, and I wanted it to be more cohesive and like easy to follow and hit all the points that I wanted to hit. So I just refilmed that, and now I'm ready to get to work on my Bronto. I guess that's basically all I'm gonna be, not all I'm gonna be doing today, but like my main focus crochet wise for today is to hopefully finish this guy, so we can see what he looks like. And then I'll probably make, I don't know if right away I'll make another one, but like before I update my listings, I'll make another one. So yeah, I guess that's my update. I'll come back on and show you guys the progress I've made before I stop. So hopefully the next clip is him finished, or not the next clip, but like the next talking clip is this Bronto finished. If not, I don't know. So yeah, today I'm just gonna be crocheting away. So I'll update you guys when I'm gonna be done for the day, I guess.
Every summer, every winter, or every season, I'll be missing her. No matter how much time goes by, my love for her will never die. Lately I've been wondering why goodbyes can be this sweet, yet we still cry. With all the wind goes, I miss things. My love for her will never change. 밖으로 귀를 막아도 들어오는 네 목소리가 머릿속에 맴돌아. 아무리 잊으려 해도 온종일 너만 기억해. 네가 좋아했던 노래, 우리 다투던 말들, 사랑했던 말들, 텅 빈 방에 echo in the walls. 네 빈자리를 채우려 해도 난 알지 다 의미 없는 거. 너랑 같이 했던 사랑 하나뿐인걸. Need to forget we're living what you felt like. I try but I can't get you out my mind. 난 사실대로 말할 뿐이야. 여전히 지금도 Every summer, every winter, or every season, I'll be missing her. No matter how much time goes by, my love for her will never die.
Hey guys, so I'm finally back. I finished the Bronto, and it is literally so cute. I'm so obsessed with it. I added the spots, and I'm not really sure if I like them or not. I mean, partially because I kind of sewed them on, like, instead of like being staggered, they're almost like right on top of each other, so that might be it. But I don't know. But also this one's more for like product photos anyway, for made to orders, and I'm gonna make another one, so like it's not that big of a deal. I might redo it, I don't know, but here it is. It's so cute, isn't he? I really am so obsessed with this pattern and Crochet Grove style in general, because this is a pattern by Crochet Grove. It's so cute, the little nails. And yeah, but like if you could see here, see what I mean about the spots? Like it's kind of like right on top of each other. This one needs to be a little bit over here, but it's still cute. I might redo it, I might not, I don't know. But yeah, it took kind of a long time for me to finish this guy today because, well, first of all, I haven't crocheted in a while, and like I'm just trying to take things slow. I'm not trying to rush or anything, and I've never really been super fast at crochet, which hopefully I can improve. But also I was doing laundry, threw some chicken in the crock pot, you know, some other things during the day. Obviously stopped for lunch. So yeah, but I finished him now, which is super exciting. And that's really it for me today. I'm gonna sign off for the day. It's like around 5. Is it 5? Oh my gosh, sorry. I have to go get my boyfriend from work. But anyway, I guess it's the perfect time to sign off. We're probably just gonna chill, have dinner, and also the lighting's not great for filming right now since the sun is setting and it's on this side now, so it's just like a weird. Anyway, yeah, so this is the first of a few for updating my Etsy listings. I'm so happy and excited that I got him done. He's so cute. I'm so obsessed with this, honestly. So cute. I'm not 100% sure what I'm gonna do next. If I'm gonna make another Bronto, if I'm gonna start on another pattern. But I'll update you either way. So it'll probably be another day. Okay, so hey guys, it's the next day. Coming back on it. I don't even know what time it is. It's 11. So I already got up and drove the bus this morning and did a few things. Now I'm back. I started working on the next item I'm gonna be adding to my shop, which is a unicorn by Crochet Grove. This is all I have done. This is the snout. And then my boyfriend made me some coffee in this cute little Halloween mug. Hold on, turn it so you can see this side. So just sipping my coffee and crocheting. What I'm gonna be working on today. I doubt that, I don't know if I'll get it done. I doubt I'll get it done before I go back to the bus to drive for this afternoon. But after that, I don't know. I think I'm gonna work on editing, so I don't know. But I probably won't update you again until I finish this, but I just wanted to update you guys. That's what's going on today, and then I'll check back in when I'm done with the unicorn. Hey guys, I'm coming back on to update you. It's definitely been a few days since I last updated you, so I just wanted to show you guys all the things I've made and then probably close out this video. There'll definitely be a part 2, and in that part, I'll finish up the plushies, probably do like the product photos, and then update the Etsy listings. But for this part, it's just going to be crocheting and finding the first few patterns. So I'm going to show you what I've made. I think I only made one thing that I haven't told you about yet. So first I made, well, you've seen this, but I'm going to show you again anyway. The Bronto, he's so cute. I'm working on another one now, but that'll be for next video. But here he is. He's so cute. And then the next thing, which I did talk about, is the unicorn. And here she is in all her glory, a rainbow unicorn. These two patterns are by Crochet Grove also. So, but yeah, so cute. The rainbow hair, tail. So here's she is. And then lastly, which I didn't tell you about, well, I think I told you about, but I didn't tell you about. But anyway, I want to do fruit cows. I almost said fruit turtles. Fruit cows. So I have a pattern. I think it's by Crochet Calls, but I'll have all the patterns linked in the description. And I made the grape cow. It's so cute. I really like it. So here she is. I really love her. She's so cute. She's a little small, honestly. She's a little small thing. So it's honestly wasn't that bad making her. I thought it was going to be bad because it was a lot of sewing. You had to sew the horns, the ears, the arms, and the head to the body. But that's it. The worst part to me though, honestly, was making the overalls. Not even embroidering, because embroidering it took like no time at all. But actually like making the overalls was annoying to me because not like by the fault of the pattern or anything, but I just don't like doing stuff like that. And really, I don't like weaving in the ends. I hate, and there was kind of a lot of ends that you had to weave in just because of the way the overalls are made. So that was the only annoying thing to me, but other than that, it wasn't that bad. So I definitely want to make more fruit cows. And for how I'm going to do the fruit cows, I'm not going to let them do it by color. It's going to be by cow. So like on the Etsy listing, it'll be like, okay, grape cow, strawberry cow, like banana cow, whatever it is. So yeah, but that's what I've made. So I want to make at least a couple more of each item, or at least one more of each item, but maybe a couple. And I'll leave that for next video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week, either with part 2 or something else. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you hit the subscribe and a thumbs up because that really helps the algorithm push my videos out to other people. Bye.